Hi, I'm Sean Carruthers, and welcome to How Do I on Butterscotch.com. In this series, we're taking a look at the Roku player. This episode specifically, we're going to talk about adding and using channels. Now, the Roku player is very much a channel-based experience. Everything you do on the Roku player is inside a channel. Any content you want to watch, you'll click through into the channel, just like on a television. In this case, though, we can actually add and remove channels. Now, we'll go through to the channel store, which is this one channel on the Roku player. If you click the OK button to go into the channel store channel, it'll list all of the other channels that you can add to your Roku player. Now, Roku set up the channel store with several different categories. So if you scroll up to the very top, you'll see My Channels, which are the channels that you've subscribed to. You've got Feature Channels, which are the ones that Roku wants you to see. We've got New, which are brand new channels to the Roku marketplace. Most Popular, which are, of course, the ones that most people have added. We've got Top Rated, which are the ones that people actually like the best, of course. Top Paid, which are ones that are premium content that you actually have to pay a subscription fee for. We have Movies and TV separated out into a separate channel. We've got Games and Screensavers, because these are channels that not only play content, but will actually run applications. We've got Music content. We have Sports, News and Podcasts, Web TV and Special Interests, so things that may not be mainstream entertainment, but maybe just strictly web only. We've got Photos and Video channel. We have International content, and Religion and Spirituality. Now, what we'll do is we'll scroll up to a channel that we want to add to the player. So we'll go up to the top here and we'll look for, say, Twit. Now, what we'll do is we'll highlight the channel in the list on the channel store, and then we'll click the OK button to actually add it. Now, before we add it officially, we'll have another screen here with some more information. So we have a little description below. We have a list of the ratings, so you can see what other people think of the channel before you try adding it. And then we have the button here to add it. So we'll press the button and add the channel. It'll go and add the channel, and then it'll appear on the home screen. Now, if we've done this by mistake, we can go down to Remove Channel here and remove it like so. It'll ask us, are you sure you want to remove channel? We'll say yes or no, and just scroll to get the option that we want. We're going to choose no because we want to leave this on here. Then we can hit the home screen button on the remote control, and when we go back, it'll start to load up the channel into our home screen, and once it's done, we'll actually see it there on the home screen as well. Now, once you have the new channel added to your home screen, all you have to do to activate it is move your cursor over until you have it highlighted, and then press the OK button, and it'll launch the channel. Now, most of the channels are developed by different developers. They have been commissioned by the content provider to create this channel specifically for Roku. And because they're all done by different developers, they may have slightly different look and feel from one another. In this case, we have a list of all of the shows that we have available through the Twit network. In this case, we have a list of all the shows available through the Twit network, and we can just use our remote control to scroll through until we get to one that we want to see. So, for example, we can go over to Net at Night, which is our good friend Amber MacArthur, and we can click on it, and it'll launch the Net at Night channel. In this case, we'll see a number of different episodes listed, so we can scroll through to the different episodes and see what each of those things are. And when we see one that we actually want to watch, again, we'll click the OK button on the remote, and it'll take us through to more information on this particular episode. We can see a show description down below by clicking through, and click Done to get out of that. We can view other episodes if we want, but we were just doing that a few seconds ago. So in this case, we're going to go over to Play Episode and then watch it from there. So we're going to select that and hit OK. You'll start to stream the episode in, and it might need a little bit of buffering here before it starts playing. And then the content will start to play, as you see here. Now, on the remote control, we have the play, pause button. We can press that at any point to actually stop the content and pause it. And then when we want to watch it again, we can hit play again. Now, we also have the rewind and fast forward buttons here, so we can actually go forward on this until we get to the point on here where we want. We have the ability to press each of these buttons, rewind or fast forward, up to 3 times for a different speed going in either direction. So if we want to rewind faster, we can just hit it twice or 3 times. Then when we're ready to watch from that particular point, we'll hit the play button again, and it'll start to stream from that point. Now, on the XDS remote, we actually have something called the Instant Replay button. So if you've seen something on the screen that we want to see again, we can press that, and it'll take us back 10 seconds and start playing it again from that point. We can do that again if we want, and take us back another 10 seconds. Now, if we haven't finished actually watching the video, but we need to leave for whatever reason, there isn't actually a stop button on the remote control, but we can hit the back button or the home button. The home button will take us to the home screen. The back button will take us up one menu. So it'll take us back to where we were when we launched this. Now, when we're ready to come back, we'll go back into here, and we'll hit the play episode button again, and it'll ask us if we want to resume playing this. So it will remember where we left off on the video, so we don't have to go and scroll all the way through the video to find the place where we left off. Now, back on the home screen, let's take a look for a premium channel instead. So we'll go over to MLB TV, and we'll select that and go through. It'll give us a little Welcome to MLB TV screen here, and it'll tell us what we need to do to actually activate this channel. In this case, we go over to mlb.com/Roku. When we go over to these pages on the partner sites, we'll have the option of signing up for a subscription to these particular pages, and then we'll link our player to that so that we can actually stream content through to our box. Now, it's worth noting that not all premium content is available in all jurisdictions. So if you've bought this Roku player in the US and tried to bring it over into Canada or to Europe or whatever, it may be geo-locked out, so you don't actually have access to these things. So it isn't necessarily the ideal solution for taking your content overseas or into another area of the world, even temporarily. It may actually be locked out. So you may want to pay attention to that and double check that before you actually purchase the box if that's your main reason for purchasing it. That's a look at adding and using channels on the Roku player. Don't forget to check out the other parts in the series where we show you other ways to interact with your Roku player. And you can check out the show notes for this and the other parts of the series at butterscotch.com.